international competition recently, and we fared pretty well as well.
Yes, recently on the 13th of October, we participated in the Intercontinental Online Prison Chess Championship. And so this is an online event with have countries from all over the world. We started our prison chess program back in May, and for us to compete now in October, it was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, the prisoners were really excited to
That's
participate.
about 6 months, Tristan.
Pardon?
That's
Yeah,
about...
that's exactly. And funny enough, there were some days that we weren't able to go there, of course, because COVID was still active when we started back in May. And so there were some days that we weren't able to go there. But the prisoners were so excited to do something. I mean, I guess during those 2 years of COVID, they didn't have much activity. And now, they get to participate in a sport and represent their country. I mean, every week they were like, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? So we usually go down on a Tuesday, and we have officer Yasmin, that would work with us. And so we participated. We were in Group 7, and we played against Trinidad. We played Ecuador, Uruguay, and we ended up placing third, ahead of Trinidad, ahead of Uruguay and Paraguay.
What?
And it was
really Tristan, we must take a minute and congratulate the inmates and Officer Yasmin and the entire team. If you know them by name, be okay to shout them out. We want to big them up. Well done, guys. Well done to the entire team. Third, I'm ahead of Trinidad, ahead of some major countries, and you guys have only been playing chess for 6 months. Well done.
Yeah, we actually were the best performing Caribbean island in the entire competition. Although different countries, for example, like Jamaica and so on, they were in separate groups, but we placed the highest in any of our groups in the entire competition, which it's still mind blowing, consider we just started in May. And I always tell persons that St. Lucia has so much potential. What we don't have a lot of is opportunity. So when, especially for chess, when I could use that opportunity to get our people to participate and to be seen on an international scale, I think that is something that all of us can invest in and support and throw our hats.
Absolutely, the performance at the recent Intercontinental Championships by our inmates, we are proud as a nation, and we congratulate them. They really help with their rehabilitation as well as inmates at Bordelais. Tristan, what vision do you have as the president of the federation for the sport of chess here on the island? What do you want to see it in a couple of years' time?
Yeah, so we have several programs that we have established. So of course we have our Chess in Education or Chess in Schools program. We have social chess. We have Chess for All, and of course we have the St. Lucia Chess Federation program. So with the Chess in Education program, we want to get chess in every school across the island because we know the importance of chess. And of course, we've already started that program. With our social chess, we intend to use chess to impact society in a positive way. So under that program, we have our Chess in Prisons program. We have our Chess for the Visually Impaired, which is something that I started back with Chess Interest, and I was working with the Blind Welfare Association. So we have chess for the disabled. And so we really want, in whatever aspect that we could use chess to positively impact the society, we do that under our social chess program. And then of course we have our Chess for All, which is where we want to teach as many persons who are willing to learn chess as we possibly can. And we want to do that through our businesses. So we're going to have corporate chess teams. Excellent. So you may have a hot chess team.
I'm sure we do.
Right? So we want to get all corporate bodies having a chess team so we could have chess competitions between them. And then of course we want to help to develop the Chess Federation as well, because a lot of persons don't know how huge chess is, right? We have chess. St. Lucia is a part of the American continent, right, in the entire chess world. So that includes America, Canada, the whole of Central and South America. And so we have those efforts where we're trying to build up our federation, have more arbiters. And arbiters are like the referees of chess.
Yeah.
Have more trainers, have more coaches, have more rated players, right? And get more titled players. We already have a candidate master in chess, and we're working towards getting possibly a grandmaster at some point in time. So it's several efforts combined. And really, from my vision for chess in St. Lucia is for us to have the best chess players in the entire region. And we already see the roots of that being established.
Yeah, you're making moves, you're making strategic moves, and we want you to keep moving. And finally, how can somebody link up with the federation, and how can we start playing?
So we meet every Saturday afternoon. So our office is located in Rodney Bay and at Cocoville. So it's just across from where Verve is. So every Saturday afternoon we're there. We're open to anyone who wants to pass by, come and learn, sit, talk with us. And of course, you could visit our Facebook page at st.luciachessfederation.com, and we're also on Instagram. And feel free to send us an email at stluciachessfederation@gmail, or just come, pass by, come and see us on a Saturday afternoon. We're looking forward. Really happy.
One shouldn't fear if you're a beginner. You also will accommodate beginners as well and first timers.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Excellent.
Anyone, any level. Right? You could come in, we could teach you. Or who knows, you could try to beat me. Let's see. Let's play a game or two. See how good you are.
You'll see us soon. Madam President, thanks for coming on this morning. Continue making moves. St. Lucia is recognizing and seeing your moves in the federation, and we'll continue to monitor what you're doing. We appreciate what it is that you're doing, and we look forward to your continued success.
Yes, thank you very much for having me.
You're most welcome. President of the St. Lucia Chess Federation, Trisan Richards, joining us for a special interview. She and the Federation, they've been making some strategic moves away from the sport. It's now in various schools. And the Bordelais Correctional Facility inmates placed third in Group 7, a recent intercontinental championships which they took part in. They've only been playing for 6 months, and tremendous success with that recent competition, so we congratulate them once again. 3 minutes now before 8 o'clock. My next guests are already standing by, but let's move across before we take a break. Word for today, which could come on screen right now for today, October the 18th. Still to come, 2 Cent Tuesdays with Dr. Jimmy Fletcher. I will be talking with 2 farmers as well on the issue of food security. But let's now bring on